All right, man. Um, I don't, I don't know if I have anything. Hey, Byerly, do we have anything else? Just want to talk to Officer Klagic here for a second.
I would like to just keep on going about my musical day here, bro.
So we're still doing our investigation right now. If you just want to hang tight with him, that'd be great. Yeah, Officer Klagic right there.
He's a police lieutenant for IU. I forget. He and his wife were riding his bikes, and then he just starts staring him down, starts cussing at him, starts MFing him, saying he wants to ride, all this stuff. He eventually goes over and takes a swing at him, tries to kick him while he's riding his bike. He said he's having to take off on his bike to get away from him. He and his wife. His wife was freaked out. He's calling her, so he's going to interview her to see what she has to say. That Carmel officer that was here, he said they've got 2 calls on him today. He was just in court yesterday. I think Fisher's picked him up on intimidation. He just got here. He's 1096 from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
He's got lawsuits against every department in the county, essentially.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
He said he felt intimidated.
Okay.
So,
So we got disorderly conduct, intimidation.
yeah.
They've already had 2 calls.
Attempted battery.
Yeah, attempted battery. What else? Are you threatening me? Threatening with a weapon or anything?
No, well, he said, I'm going to kick your ass.
Okay.
So,
Okay, well just, I go on back to the house and I'll be there in
All right.
so I'm going to see where his wife's at. And then,
Yeah.
so see if we can see her.
Okay.
She's still up there?
No, she's south of us, I guess, but she talked to one of your officers
Okay,
and gave,
that's probably
gave me some information just south of us.
Okay. That's probably who the class was talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think he ducked off this trail, and I was just kind of trying to keep sight of him because I didn't know if you guys knew who he was, or if you guys dealt with him all the time or not.
Not yet.
So I was trying to keep sight of him. He kind of went down that way, and then when he looked, I was probably a couple hundred yards behind him, just kind of keeping my distance, and then he kind of flipped out, and that's how he ended back up on the trail. He started chasing me back up this way, and then by that time, she had already made it south. So
Okay. Well, we'll go hook him.
Trying to see what's one of the basic indicates a threat, intent, that the person should engage fear, creation.
I still have attempted battery.
No, we're going to make this an exception. So 6 felony is a threat to commit a forcible felony. The subject of the threat or the person to whom the threat is communicated is a witness.
Well, disorderly conduct. This is
It's like this minor exception. So I don't know if we have anything that we can hook him.
was this you summons, or
Good, I guess.
we'll just write it up and send to the prosecutor's office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good thing to an extent. So, you know.
All right, man. So just the information that we're getting now, it sounds like that you were threatening somebody and trying to fight them. So the guy that our victim here, he's a police officer.
Okay.
So it was pretty good rapport with him, and like his obviously the situation that he was involved in, he's pretty well able to articulate what just happened.
Well,
So I'm just going to explain right now. We've got kind of disorderly conduct, intimidation, and attempted battery. Because he's saying that you tried to kick him on his bike, you took a swing at him, and he felt threatened.
but you have no witnesses to this.
Other than him
Right. And I'm just singing. I'm just like, you know.
and his
doing
wife,
this.
and his wife was with him too. So there's more than one person that's kind of corroborating everything right now. So
Why would I do that, though? That doesn't make any sense to me, man.
I don't know,
That's
man.
not fair for me. Because there's nobody out here saying that. Somebody would have said something if somebody tried to kick someone. Like,
well, that was
and where did he say this happened at?
just back down the trail.
There's like cameras right in the bathroom area. I mean, like.
Well, there's no
come
cameras
all
on the trail, but it was
right, but the
somewhere on the
cameras
trail.
at the bathrooms definitely look. I'm asking for like a reconsideration here because that's not fair for me. Because I'm just out here minding my own fucking
No, I
business.
got that, man. No, I get you. You've been cool with me this whole time. I'm not.
And I don't need to go to
pressuring
jail
you
for
or
singing
anything,
some
okay?
rap and just keeping it to myself.
Right. So what you're telling me, though, I mean, we've got conflicting stories, right? So you're telling me you're just out here rapping and
That's
stuff,
it,
and then
man.
somebody else
That's
is
what I've
telling me
been
that you're
doing for
trying to hit
2.5
them.
years. I always come out here and sing and keep to myself.
Well, like I said, it's the first time I've ever met you.
Right.
So, and first time we've ever gotten called on you.
Right. So if I had like problems like that, this would not be a first time out here. There's tons of fucking people out here.
So other than like Carmel dealt with you twice today, and then I think he got picked up by Fishers. What?
Well, they were wrong yesterday. He said I was right about that. Even Judge Campbell said I was right about that one. He actually entered a no contact order. He put a no contact order against the police for that. So
I don't know anything about that, man.
I'm asking respectfully for a reconsideration because I think it's all just like a misunderstanding type thing, man. Because I'm always out here rapping and keeping to myself, and that's not fair that I can't sing and then somebody's going to take offense, and I'm like, yo, my bad if you took offense to the music, man. But I obviously wasn't trying to kick somebody off their bike. If I was trying to kick somebody off their bike, they would have been kicked over. Come on, that doesn't make any sense. This doesn't.
I'm just telling you what we're getting information from him, okay? So.
This is fucking bullshit. I just got in trouble and arrested over some singing bullshit.
I didn't say you were arrested. I'm just telling you what we got. So there's disorderly conduct, there's attempted battery, big bird, and intimidation.
Okay, well, I wasn't intimidating. I got no weapons.
So you don't have to have a weapon, right? Your fists and feet can be weapons.
Yeah, but
And then the statement's made.
nope, no problems. No problems at all.
No, I got you. But what I'm saying, you can hurt people with your hands, right? People get hurt with other people's hands and feet all the time, right?
Okay, but nothing happened though. That's what I'm saying. He's got no marks on his body to prove
Right.
or
So
corroborate none of this.
it's called attempted. So you didn't complete it.
What are you talking about, man? I'm walking the damn trail.
I know, man. So what he's telling us is that you were coming after him
And
and
I'm
his
telling
wife.
you, I didn't come at nobody. Besides, I'm just
Right.
out here rapping to the world.
So when we get stories like this, there's always conflicting stories, right? There's what somebody else says, what another person says, and then there's truth about what comes in the middle, right? So get two sides of the story, meet in the middle, and that's typically what happens, right?
He even said he asked witnesses and nobody heard or said anything or saw anything.
Whichever ones he talked to, but he's the actual victim. So he's the one that actually had it happen to him. So
What happened to him? He's got no proof of anything happening besides me telling you I'm singing out here and just rapping to my fucking self, you know?
So other than him and his wife, I mean, it's all just statements right now, okay? So it's not like
I'm
there's.
going to fucking jail and getting arrested over something I didn't even fucking do, and I'm just out here fucking having a good time. That's not fair, man. This is not fair. I am telling you that I don't feel like this is fair. I feel like something else is wrong here. Because I was really I'm not trying to hurt nobody out here, bro. I've never hurt anybody anywhere on my record.
I didn't think you were, but I think maybe just you saw somebody you didn't like, maybe just the way that they looked, maybe they were looking at you the wrong way, or you felt like they were looking at you the wrong way. Maybe they just set something off.
I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't had any conversation with nobody. I just put my hoodie up and just look down and I walk and I sing and I do my thing. That's all I do out here. That's why I've never had any problems out here with anybody.
I got you, man.
You see what I'm saying? I've been coming out here for 2.5 years. This isn't fair. I don't feel like this is fair for me.
So, there's obviously different ways that this can go. Either, we write it up in a report, we send it to the prosecutor's office and see what they think, then they just issue a warrant, and then we come find you. Then there's a summons that we give you, which give you a court date. You're going to show up to court for that, or you go to jail today and get everything squared away, and then you just go through that whole process.
Well, I'm not trying to go to jail. I'm not trying to get arrested. I'm just trying to do my singing thing and go about my day.
Right. So what was the verdict? Was it J3? Yeah. So.
At any point, did you flail your arms?
No, but I was saying when I rap, I'm like, I get into it. I'm like, but I'm always on my side, and I'm never around anybody. I always keep a distance, at least 6 feet at all times. So when I'm walking and I'm doing this, you know what I'm saying? I'm singing.
Did you do any like this or anything like that?
I'm moving my arms and I'm rapping it out. I'm singing, dancing. I dance out here and sing too. You know what I mean? So, but I'm always here. I don't go no near nobody. You know what I mean? Because that's respect, right? That's how you respect people. And that's my point. Is maybe I don't think this is fair. I don't think this is fair. I think it's a huge misunderstanding. Really, I really do.
So when we write it up to the prosecutor, it's their decision whether or not to file charges on you, okay?
Okay.
So that's what we'll end up doing right now.
All right.
That's all we're going to do. So I'm not taking you to jail.
Okay, I appreciate you for giving me that opportunity.
Okay.
And not just saying, hey, you're going to jail, buddy. We'll worry about it then.
If this had happened in Indianapolis, you'd be going to jail already. You'd be in the back of a patrol car on your way to the county
rapping
lockup.
on the street.
Well, the information that They don't. They have different rules down there, right?
Oh, all right.
They do a little bit. Things a little bit differently down there.
I was
Okay.
gonna say things get hard if you can't see your rap in the fucking street.
Right.
I appreciate you guys.